We're going to begin with breaking news overnight. This one from Capitol Hill. After very intense negotiations, the House passed a bipartisan deal to raise the U.S. debt ceiling and avoid a possibly catastrophic default. Now, the Senate is on a very tight deadline to pass this bill. Nikole Killion is on Capitol Hill, where, as you know, not everybody is happy about what is happening. Nikole, don't they know on Capitol Hill you never get exactly what you want? Good morning to you.
Hey, good morning to you, Gayle. President Biden seems to be pretty happy about it. He actually watched this vote, and he said that the House has taken a critical step forward to preventing a first ever default, and he thanks Speaker McCarthy for negotiating this deal in good faith.
The bill is passed.
After days of nonstop negotiations and intense debate,
Start solving the problem that caused the nation to max out the credit card.
Default on our debt would be catastrophic.
a bipartisan vote in the House to raise the nation's debt limit.
What is your biggest takeaway from this process?
Well, no one thought it'd be easy. A lot of people thought we could never get it.
Speaker Kevin McCarthy took a victory lap after the vote.
Tonight, we all made history because this is the biggest cut in savings this Congress has ever voted for.
The Fiscal Responsibility Act lifts the debt ceiling through early 2025, giving the U.S. more borrowing power to pay its bills, but it slashes federal spending in return, clawing back unused COVID money and IRS funding, loosening environmental rules, and imposing stricter work requirements for those on food assistance.
I hope we can move the bill quickly here in the Senate and bring it to the president's desk as soon as possible.
Majority Leader Chuck Schumer placed the bill on the Senate calendar late last night to fast-track a vote by week's end. But nearly a dozen senators have come out against it, including Vermont's Bernie Sanders.
This whole process is totally absurd.
He worries the proposed cuts go too deep and would disproportionately impact low-income Americans.
How do you justify voting against something that would allow the nation to pay
Well, you
its
can't.
bills?
Sometimes you have to stand up for what's right. The American people, in my view, are sick and tired of seeing deficit reduction come on the backs of working people who are struggling.
Some Senate Republicans say the cuts don't go far enough. Kentucky's Rand Paul wants a vote on an alternative plan, while Utah's Mike Lee says the GOP should block this bill and has threatened to slow it down. Nate?
I'll take this one, Nikole. Thank you very much.